Good morning. It's finally happening, guys. A Legend of Zelda movie. Holy... I mean, on one hand, I'm like... Yes! But on the other hand, I'm...
Fucking people.
Let me explain. So, I have the article pulled up right here, and live action film. That was the first thing I saw. I feel like it should be animated. You guys, let me know if you agree or not. But with a Zelda movie, I was thinking like Studio Ghibli, like, Spirited Away, Princess Mononoke, that kind of movie. That would be so amazing. But, okay, it looks like we're going the live action route. Which, okay, I mean, if we're thinking Narnia, Lord of the Rings, go for it. But we'll see what they do. It's, okay, so it's by Sony Pictures, AVI Red, who is responsible for the Spider-Man movies, from Tobey Maguire to Andrew Garfield to, I think he helped with Tom Holland, and I know he did the Venom movies. The Spider-Man movies are kind of hit or miss from me, at least. The Amazing movies weren't too amazing. Spider-Man 3, back, in Tobey Maguire's days, I mean, it's one of my favorite movies to laugh at, because it's got some very ridiculous moments in it. So, I'm not too fond of that. I believe the director they got, let me check real quick, the director they got, Wes Ball, he is, let's see, is here, yeah, he's responsible for the Maze Runner. He's doing the Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. That's coming out next year. He didn't really do the other Planet of the Apes movies, but if this one's anything like those ones, should be good. I've never really seen any of the Maze Runner movies. I've heard the first one's good, and I heard the rest of them are not that good. I can't really put an opinion on that. And finally, they just confirmed that Derek Connolly is going to be the writer, and one of the main writers of the script. Okay, Detective Pikachu, Kong Skull Island, okay, good. Jurassic World Trilogy, I thought was pretty good. It had some ridiculous moments, but overall, Rise of Skywalker. Okay, I think I just need to remember that Nintendo is going to have full creative control. And if we look at the Mario movie, I mean, originally when Illuminations was said to be the studio behind it, I said my prayers. But it turned out fantastic. I love that movie. I don't really like most of Illuminations movies, but it turned out great. It turned out fantastic. And also, with the, I guess if we kept on going with the video game movies, right? The FNAF movie that just came out, I think that was originally signed up with Warner Brothers, and now went with Blumhouse. So, and I think there was another studio in there somewhere. So, I mean, it's not like this is set in stone. Anything could freaking change. But I guess we'll see in the future. It's just an announcement at this point. It's not like we got a cast or a freaking trailer. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, obviously, I'll watch it day one. I'll go to the theaters. I'll go to the freaking premiere. I mean, this is a freaking Zelda movie after all. On that subject, let's talk about Zelda movies. This has been a movie that fans of the Zelda series have been waiting for a long time. I mean, just off the top of my head, 2 Zelda fan films have been Sage of Darkness, which is really good, and Hero of Time. Both fantastic fan movies. I highly recommend them. Link in the description. We got some Zelda parodies on YouTube, and I even wrote a couple of scripts to a Zelda movie that I was going to do at one point. Don't recommend freaking reading those. But we'll see what a professional script writer does with it. What do you think the story's going to be? Is it going to be based on the first Zelda game? Most likely maybe Ocarina of Time. Or are they going to go with like the new like Breath of the Wild kind of universe? Because that's kind of like its own thing now too. They got a lot of choices. They could even just do Skyward Sword at the beginning of the timeline. They could do before Skyward Sword. I don't know. And who are they going to get to cast? I mean, Link is going to talk in this movie. That's for certain. Are they going to get Tom Holland? I feel like that was more of a meme back in the day. But I guess we'll see. Like I said, it's more of just an announcement thing. It doesn't even mean that it's going to stick with Sony Pictures. By the way, that's weird to say. Nintendo partnering with Sony on a Zelda movie. but nothing is set in stone. This could be bogus in a year or so. I don't know. Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. Good night, gamers. Wait, what? Derek Connolly is also the scriptwriter for the Metal Gear Solid movie? That Sony's also making? Well... Metal Gear and Zelda written by the same person. Hmm.